So, any questions? Any questions that you all have about life, about meditation, about programming, about maths? Do you all feel anxious with the increase in the community cases? Do you fear for your life and your loved ones? Fear, huh? Yeah. Oh, Sean, don't fear. Why don't fear?
I have faith in our government and people.
You have faith in our government and people. I see. Well done. That's good, huh?
Like yesterday, got one old man.
Uh,
In the bus, he coughed, no? And no, he sneeze in front of me, and then never mind, he doesn't have handkerchief or what, no? He took out his mask and sneezing, and then he used the newspaper to cover his mouth.
oh,
How can the community cases be reduced?
yeah, that's true also, huh? I've heard of cases where people remove their mask to speak. Yeah, remove their mask to cough. Yeah, I guess sometimes it's a reflex, huh? Yeah.
When people around you, you should be more careful, no? You're spreading to others, what?
Yeah, quite. Unfortunately, not everybody have the decades of experience as a nurse. Not many people have the many years of training in the medical profession like you. Yeah, but all
a
this.
lot of Singaporean very uneducated, very uncultured, no, and very wicked.
Okay, I'm not so sure about that part.
Every day I've been traveling in the bus, I know.
Maybe. Yeah. So the question is,
What first world country? It's third world country.
yeah. Now the question is, okay, I must mute her because otherwise this become a conversation. So the question is, what can we do, right? What can we do at this point in time? There's a sutta where the Buddha related his past life, and in this past life, past life story. He talked about this teacher and student, and this teacher and student, they were acrobats. That means they perform acrobatics, right? And in this case, they were performing the high wire. Yeah, high wire. So they walk on a wire that's raised to a high ground. And if they are not careful, in the story, it is that they don't have safety net. Like in modern times, usually you have safety nets, right? So in the story, the teacher and the student were practicing high wire, and the teacher said, I got you, you got me, I protect you, you protect me. Together, we will cross the wire safely. Yeah. But the student instead said, no, no, no. I protect myself, you protect yourself. In this way, we will cross the wire safely. Yeah. In the end, of course, they managed to cross over safely, and it is when they got themselves. they protect themselves. In the case of higher wire, it means you balance yourself. You cannot be balancing the other person. Yeah. Each person take care of themselves, everybody will be safe. Yeah. In the context of this sutta is that the Buddha is saying, if each of us take care of ourselves, as in restrain ourselves, be mindful of ourselves, then everybody will be safe. Yeah, you don't need other people to save you, save each other. Yeah, you just need everybody to do what they should be doing. Similarly, in our current pandemic, if everybody do their part, then everybody will be safe. Yeah, you can have all the safe distancing ambassador, yeah, going around, but you cannot have one-to-one. I mean, that will be logistically and administratively too costly, right? But you can see, like for example, Craig mentioned about people coughing. Coughing is a natural reaction. Yeah, it's a sneezing is, yeah, when it triggers your body, is actually it's an automotor function. Yeah, sneezing and choke, you know, all those. Coughing is part reflex. We can force a cough, but it's because of some discomfort, right? But in recent weeks, you can see again cases of individuals who outrightly, yeah, you can see that they are not well, they are not physically unwell. They are just walking around, and when they are on video, when the safe distancing ambassador come and ask them very nicely to wear their mask, they still challenge back. Yeah, they still challenge the person, and they managed to go to multiple buildings. Yeah, so yeah, if all it takes is a few such person to go around, they originally may not have the virus, but when they go around unmasked, they can contract the virus, and within that few days of walking around, before they are charged, they can help to bring the virus from one place to another place. Yeah, and because this is still a new virus, although it's been a year, but as long as we don't know enough about it, it's still new to us scientifically. And so we are still observing new trends. There are new strains coming up. So the virility of it, that means how little it is, yeah, the transmissiveness of it, how easy does it pass from one person to another, the mode of transmission, is it through air and so on, airborne. Yeah, recently I saw a paper, when they were analyzing the different cases that come up, they suspect that the new variant may be more airborne than others. Yeah, so all this is a moving target, you know. Yeah, and just the fact that we all put on masks is slowing it down. Yeah, we can only slow down. No? Yeah, it is not that, oh, we put on masks and tomorrow everything stopped. It just means that it slow down spreading. Then those who kena already. Yeah, and then eventually the spread comes to a more or less standstill. But it also means that if you look at the recent weeks, right, there are probably many other community cases that is asymptomatic, yeah, but still contagious. Yeah, possibly. Oh. In a way, fear is not a bad thing. Yeah, fear is not a bad thing. Fear can get us to be more alert because we perceive the danger. Fear is not always unhelpful. Yeah. But the question is, Number one, fear of what? Number two, what do we do because of that fear? If it is fear of the loss of our freedom, and then as a result, we go and do stupid things like, I don't care to wear mask. Yeah. Then that's not helpful. If it is fear that the virus can affect us, can cause us to be sick, our loved ones to be sick, and so on and so forth, that is helpful. But what do we do as a result is also important. Out of that fear of infection of ourselves and loved ones, if as a result, we then go and panic buy, we become very discriminatory. We become very intolerant. We become even more aggressive. That when we see one person not wearing, wow, we feel like that person must die. We start to have aversion, very strong hatred towards the person. That may not be the best thing also. Of course, from the various videos, you can see some appear to be non-recalcitrant. Or recalcitrant, which one is it? But I was also thinking, when a person is sick, we can see physical sickness, we can see. Mental illness may be hard to see. So I don't know. I don't know which of the, but there's this middle-aged lady, or some of the other cases, which one is, the mental cases. And further, if we act out of fear, then the fear gets us to be aware that, oh, there are consequences. And so we do our part to mask up, to make sure that we don't become a new cluster. Then that kind of fear is useful. It's just like, as the Buddha said, those who have fear for the lower realms, they have shame for their evil, unwholesome acts. Then they can progress in the Dharma. But if someone has no fear of the painful results, have no shame of their actions, no fear of others censoring of their actions, then they cannot progress. Similarly, those who have no fear for COVID, it's okay, I wouldn't die once. For whatever reason, they think they will not get infected, and even if they get infected, they won't die, then they are not helping the cause. And even when they don't wear a mask, they are not ashamed of the fact that they are risking other people's life. And when people censor them, people tell them off, they are not embarrassed. 惭愧, 羞耻, 无惭无愧, 无羞无耻. Then they just, even on TV, on video, they take their phone and say, hey, you take my video, I can also take a video, this is a state. 无羞无耻, 无惭无愧. So fear is not necessarily a bad thing. The question is, what are we fearful of, and what do we do as a result? So let us fear the right thing. The thing that needs to be feared is not each other. The thing to be feared is the virus, and the harmful consequences. The right thing to do is not to then act out of selfishness and harm others, but to do the right thing, protect ourselves, and in this way we protect each other. Each person protecting yourself, guarding yourself. 愿消三障诸烦恼，
愿消三障诸烦恼，
愿得智慧真明了，
愿得智慧真明了。
不愿罪障悉消除，
不愿罪障悉消除，
世世常行菩萨道。
世世常行菩萨道。
阿弥陀佛。Till we meet again, may be guided and protected by the Buddha, Dhamma, and the Sangha. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. And as always,
乖乖。
all right, have a safe Sunday ahead.
谢谢师傅。
Thank you, 师傅。
Thank you,
Okay,
师傅。
bye bye.
Thank you, 师傅。拜拜。Stay safe.
Stay safe, everyone.
拜拜。
Oh yeah, wait, hang on, sorry. Forgot to make the announcement. If you look at the Telegram chat, right, I actually posted something about the website that that is actually the Pass It On website. So a student sent the link to me, and then he brought some old laptops, and then we took a look, and we managed to piece together a few to be given to some of the needy families for their children to use for HBL. So pass the word around. We may or may not if you have some old laptops, preferably not more than 6 years old, because if it's too old, a bit hard to get them into working condition. But if you manage to find, you can either contact. You don't have to definitely go through me. You can just go through the list, and then look for whichever organization. There's one organization called Fei Yue. That's a Buddhist social welfare organization. And then, but if you would like to, you can also contact Shifu and then see how you can contribute. Okay, all right. Okay, bye bye.
Bye. Thank you, 师傅。